Hello, my name is Michelle Stortz and I have a little yoga sequence for you. This is a short little practice. It could be done in the morning, kind of ideal for a brief morning practice, or really it can be done at any point in the day, anytime you need a little, pick-me-up or a little reset. There is a little bit of weight bearing in the hands and arms, so if you're not game for that, either skip that part or check out one of the other videos. Okay, so we start down on our backs. So make your way to your back and hug your knees into your chest. And begin rocking side to side. Now we're hugging the knees in as closely as possible. We're looking for this deep hip flexion. And the rocking helps us to get some more length in the low back. You could imagine that your pelvis is inching away from your rib cage, trying to get longer and longer in the spine. Okay, and we're going to quiet down the rocking, bring your knees just to the center now, and turn your head side to side. Soften your neck and throat. And it's a similar idea here. We're getting some length to the upper spine. Just imagine that your head is inching itself away from your shoulders. Okay, bring your head to center. Now release the legs one at a time, feet to the floor. And then it's windshield wipers. So the knees fall out to one side and then over to the other side. And the outside knee just relaxes all the way to the floor. Top knee, just let it fall where it falls. The knees can move one at a time. They do not have to move together. So we're just getting a little twist in the low back and the hips. Okay, we're going to make our way now to hands and knees. So tabletop. You want to make sure that your hands are right up under your shoulders and your knees are right up under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. And then it's classic cats and cows. So we're going to round the back for cat pose. That means tuck the tail and drop your head. Send your middle back up to the ceiling. Maybe also pull the belly in if you're game for some abdominal engagement. And then the opposite of this, the arch. We call it cow pose. So the eyes are up, not too much in the neck. Collarbones reach forward and the tail is up, flipping up, middle back drops. Then we exhale back into cat, rounding. Tuck the tail, drop your head. And inhale into the arch. Pull the shoulders back. Tail is up. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow pose. And really, you could find a pace that feels right to you. We're just moving back and forth, arching and rounding. Remember not to overdo it on the neck in cow pose. Okay. Come to neutral and walk your hands forward about 6 inches or so. We're going to take hip circles. We're just shifting the weight in a big circle. We're doing about 3 or 4 circles in each direction. And let's go ahead and switch directions. Remember, the fingers are spreading wide. Middle fingers point straight ahead, the thumbs trying to open. Okay, and now it's a little rest in child's pose. So I like to open the knees a little bit for child's pose.
Send the hips back to your heels and rest your forehead either on your mat or the floor, or maybe on your hands. And breathe here for a moment. Notice your low back. See if you can widen your low back as you breathe. Okay, we're coming back up to table.
All right. So if you are familiar with downward facing dog, we're going to do that next. If this is a stronger weight bearing, so if you're not game for more work in the arms, go ahead and just make your way to standing in any way that you like. If you're game for downward dog, you're going to tuck the toes, and on a big exhale, lift the hips up and push back a bit so your chest is reaching toward your thighs. Keep a little bend in the knees. Shoulders plug into the torso. Tail is reaching up, and you can do a little movement here, a little pedaling through your feet. Lifting up one hip, then the other. And then we're just walking the feet to the hands, hands to feet. We're coming into standing forward bend. Release the head. We're going to roll up now through cat pose. Bring hands to thighs. Scoop the pelvis up underneath you. Belly pulls in. And then we're stacking the vertebrae. And the head is last to arrive on top. Okay, so we're going to do this rolling down and up a few times. And we're going to add some arms. So turn the palms out. We're going to first get nice and tall by reaching the arms up. Nice big inhale and lift your breastbone. Nice and tall. And then exhale, drop your head, release the arms down. Heavy head. Keep lowering your head, pull the belly in, bend your knees. Notice this little cat pose as you're rolling down. Hands find the floor. Keep the knees bent. Find a little easy peasy movement, anything that feels nice. You can sway through the torso. Shift into one hip then the other. Really release your head. Then we're rolling up again through cat pose. Maybe hands to thighs here, and then scoop the pelvis underneath you. Belly strong, pull the belly in. Vertebrae are stacking. Shoulder blades slide down the back, and the head arrives to vertical. We'll do this again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop your head, lower arms. Pull the belly in. Keep dropping your head as you roll down through your spine. Hands to the floor, a little wiggly movement. Release your head. And we're rolling up again. Get the pelvis under your shoulders as soon as possible, strong in the belly. We're just going to do this one more time, just a hair faster. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, drop the head, lower down, bending the knees, pull your belly in, and a little wiggling around, hips, torso, head, and rolling up through cat, strong belly, pelvis gets under you, stacking vertebrae. We're going to sweep the arms up again. I'm going to turn just so you can see what I'm doing next. We're going to go side to side. So take your right hand to your outer right thigh. Let your upper body lean to the right. Pull the belly in as you come up. And we're going to the other side. The bottom hand is supporting just by connecting to the leg. So let's inhale, come up. Exhale to the right, release the head, keep the belly engaged. Inhale up. Exhale. One more set. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, and then come back to center, arms down. Roll your shoulders. Great. Shake things out a little bit. So take a moment now to stand in mountain pose, feet parallel, and either arms just relax by your sides or maybe hands together at your heart. And close your eyes and just tune in to your body standing. Sense your bones and sense your grounding, your connection to the floor and the earth. Release any tension that you don't need. Feel the rhythm of your breath. And see if you have a sense of that quietness inside. Just feeling your body standing, feeling your breath. And take one more full breath. And gently open your eyes. May you be well and happy. Namaste.